Hello everyone, good morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social. I'm Onoshiorena, Obozeghie. Good to have you this Thursday morning. Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has assured that every money that was lost to CBEX, the digital platform for trading, it says you would get it back. Now, the spokesperson for the EFCC, Dele Oyewale, adds that even though it may take time to get back the missing 1 trillion naira, at the end of the day, the money would be back.
Investors, they are going to get their money back. And we're already working on that. But everything I'm saying is that this kind of thing could have been averted. But be it as it may, it was not averted. We are not going to throw our hands out helplessly and say that, no, there's nothing the EFCC can do about it. No. We are more responsible, we are more professional than that. So we have spread out our wings. We are talking to Interpol, we are talking to all the necessary agencies across the world to be able to bring all the actors. We are going to bring them to book. And investors, they are going to have their money back. It might not be in the short term, but I can assure you that the Commission, as the leading anti-corruption agency in Nigeria, is not going to allow investors to just lose their money like that.
All right, let's bring in your reactions to this development at this point. Echelon says this is good. Investors, please be cautious next time. At least an agency is taking a challenging responsibility. Clapping for the EFCC right there. But then we have another person reacting, Oyedele, who says, I hope it's not false hope. Did anyone get their money back in the past? It says, going forward, there should be some controls to prevent these Ponzi schemes from rippling people off. And then another user, V2 Joe, says EFCC knows fully well no one would hold them to their statement. They are just exploiting people's hopes owing to the fact that they never delivered any success in remitting victims' fund regarding similar stories like MMM, Racketeering, Lee, and to name a few. And then also reacting to this one is Ruffin Edges, who says this victim shaming in Nigeria is mind-boggling. Can CBEX enter USA or UK, set up shops and be roaming freely? No, a very fat no. And that's because the government there protects its citizens. Did people not lose money in the old society general bank? Stop victim shaming. Okay, those are the conversation as far as that story is concerned, but the EFCC says, trust us, we'll get you back your money, we'll help you. And SECA said they are not registered, their hands are tied. And now, away from that story, the Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Said Abubakar III, has described social media as a terrorist organization, citing its role in spreading false information and inciting chaos. Speaking during the 7th Executive Committee meeting of the Northern Traditional Rulers Council in Maiduguri, Borno State, the monarch urged security agencies to treat social media platforms with the same seriousness as other threats to national security.
What happened has happened, and it's there written. You can't come and be through social media. So that's one terrorist organization, social media. Social media is a terrorist organization. What they do, put somebody in his comfort room and formulate stories, and you will swear that is true. So, social media is a terrorist organization that we must deal with. Security agencies must deal with this terrorist organization called social media. So we're not happy with what's been happening either on the platform.
All right, let's see how you reacted to social media being a terrorist organization. For MK, he says Sultan is saying the reality. Nowadays, social media is too toxic. And then we have another user who says social media is what is making us understand their evil agenda against the nation. They hate it and they want to checkmate it. It won't happen. In the absence of social media, they will always strive in their evil networks and plans, but people revealing it all out is a pain to them. More thought also, point blank, says everyone knows that the social media is a two-edged sword. It says, as it propagates misinformation, and so it also provide real-time updates of events when need urgent attention. In another reaction, this user chosen is blessed, says they are calling social media a terrorist organization because social media is exposing the secret agenda and their terrorist activities. It says they want everything to be hidden. Why wouldn't they hate social media? So we had more no's than yes this time for this story. A former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, has petitioned the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, calling for an investigation and possible prosecution of the suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Udwagan over allegations he described as false and defamatory. The petition, signed by his solicitor, N.A. Abubakar Esquire, urged the police to invite the senator to provide credible evidence supporting her claims that Yahaya Bello planned her assassination. Then just a paragraph of that before your thoughts come in. It says, where she fails to do so, that's provide evidence, cause her to be arrested and prosecuted in accordance with the provisions of the law for criminal defamation, inciting public disturbance and spreading false information injurious to public peace. So this is what Yahaya Bello wants in the case that Natasha is not able to justify her claims. North Star says Yahaya Bello, who should be getting ready to sleep early by this time in his cell room if we were in a saner climb, because he has to stay healthy to serve his jail sentence, is the one petitioning IG of police. Long question from North Star. Andrew says, even though he has public case with the EFCC, he should not speak about Natasha's gross misconduct in reaction to the first user. And then we have another thought, Oscar, who says, poor man thief will hide himself in shame. But our political thieves lack shame nor iota of decency, still have the mouth to speak, let alone making demands of arrest when he should be behind bars. What is going on behind bars? Is that wishes of social media users for the former governor? Well, your thoughts, not mine. And away from that, we go to the north at this point to say that the Jigawa state government has mandated that female security operatives employed by private firms in the state be allowed to wear hijab while on duty. This is to foster an inclusive and supportive environment for all citizens, according to the state government. The directive was announced on Tuesday by the Commissioner for Information, Sagi Musa, following the State Executive Council meeting that was held at the Government House Press Gallery in Dutse, that's the state capital, and it follows recommendations from the council meeting on schools, hospitals, and court securities. We'll take some lines of this statement and then your thought. It says these companies are to allow female personnel among the 9,969 youths recently recruited to wear hijabs while on duty as a matter of religious and cultural accommodation. And then they continue. It says by allowing female security operatives to wear hijabs, the government is empowering them to practice their religious and cultural beliefs without restriction. This decision is expected to boost their morale and confidence. So who is saying what in reaction to this one? To the comment section now, this user Oluwagbenga says, is it a major problem? No, they don't know where to channel their energy. And then another user too from X in reaction to this one. Let's see more reactions and development to this one, please. Okay. Let's see more reactions. We're still on the space of X. Thank you. Dadio says the compulsory wearing of hijab will help in tackling insecurity and enhance good governance. It's definitely a welcome development. And yeah, more thoughts and more reactions. Akala says they prioritize irrelevant issues more than pressing issues. Terrorism is ravaging every part of the country. Yet, this is what their problem is. If the killings continue, there will be no one left to wear that thing. And then final thoughts on this one is this user Big Sane, who brought this picture of a female U.S. Female Army personnel, who says, meanwhile, a Christian country like US understands everything, but Nigerian Christians, they will not and react to that. So yeah, those are the thoughts and the conversations topping chart on the space of social media this morning. And thank you, as always, for being a part of Kakaaki Social this morning.